EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. They'll go play action with Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And right away, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to their football as well. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think they should go to the defense, even if they don't recover. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Nix. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Walter Nolan with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. You look at this Arizona defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because When you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge him? This is going to be fun.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now it's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. To throw, here's Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And he will have the Broncos first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Throwing Nix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, Denver.
Dobbins going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Nix to the air. Now he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Bo Nix with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point attempt to come here. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And this one too low. Trey McBride, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. When you look at this Bronco defense, they enter play here number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
18, 5 in. Buffalo 18.
From the gun on third down, Ray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. It's taken to the 26. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. Nick's going to keep this himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now a second and 10. Nick's going to give to Harvey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now third and 12.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
From the gun on third down, it's Nick's. He's got his target. That's complete. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10. Here's Nick's. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. One play action, here's Nick's. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They dial up the quarter blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Operating from the gun, here's Nick's. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Nick's. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Nick's once more. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Intended for Marvin Jones. Incomplete. Brings up second and goal.
Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal. Harvey will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll try again. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll start on the ground with Benson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
16 yards. And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Off the play fake. Ray completes this to Elijah Higgins. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command. Not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Check man. Hey, Riggs.
They'll try to run for it with Benson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
19 tight. 19. Let's go. 19, 18. 60.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Mustang 19.
They'll try and throw for it here. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on fourth.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Open man here is Benson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Cardinals first down.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. Ray. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
4 yards. Complete to number 14.
They run over center with Benson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
On the ready.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Ray. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
4th down.
The Folks' kick is good. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. After the made field goal, back out is Nick Folk to kick this one off. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. Nix from the shotgun. A short throw to Ingram. Well, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now the ball comes loose, and the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Ready,
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
First carry for James Conner. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
19 Tiger, 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob, go!
Operating from the gun. Way. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33. A nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. And he's got his guys a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Panther 60, Panther 60, Dragon 60. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Way. Caught. It's Wilson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Benson. And he is in for 6. Touchdown Cardinals. Trey Benson. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Harvey to start the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Cards will take over first and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Another run here with Benson. And he works free. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Panther 60.
Back to throw now on first down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he completes it to Wilson. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Here we go. Ready.
On first down, it's Benson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
Operating from the gun. Ray. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
15 yards.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cardinals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point up and good by Folk. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, first and 10. Across midfield. He's on his way. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. R.J. Harvey, 78 yards. And the Broncos are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Looking to put a drive together.
18, hide it, let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Ray. Over the middle, complete. That's Harrison. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. From the 31, here's second down and 5. Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
This offense so far on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Ray. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 110 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
First down, Broncos.
Once more with Harvey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now it's Nix. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cardinals are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Alert. Alert. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Here comes Benson on the toss right. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Ray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's got this down to the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Goes right back to McBride. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Marvin Harrison Jr. Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
19 right. Come on, come on. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready, set.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
79 Broncos. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Deebo Samuel, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals get an important score there to extend their lead here this fourth quarter.
Broncos 14.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Nick's going to keep this himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new, it worked there. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Here comes second down.
A loss of 4 yards. It's second down.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Able to find Patterson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nick's going to keep this himself. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 40.
To throw is Nix. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Will Johnson. We knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts it in to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. That one looks like he'll throw here. Pass complete there to Harrison. And the Cardinals are going to have a first down. And that's a big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. A give up the middle with Benson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey Benson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cardinals are on their way to a 2-0 start. Folk connects on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they